Hi, I'm Roger Brouillette, interviewing today for Access TV, friend that I was met in the Pride Festival, my friend Norine Braun.
Great to be here.
When I was met you the first time in the festival, you was singing with your friend, but I was heard in the time there was a long time with her.
Yes.
How many time you are with her now?
We've been together 30 years and legally married for 5.
You are together a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And what it was in your life before 2017? What it was your life with around people around you, or what it was doing against the Pride person, if it was a problem or not?
Yeah, it was a different world 30 years ago. I didn't really come out until, I would say, we were together maybe 6 or 7 years. So the world was really different. We were kind of closeted. It wasn't safe. You could lose your job. You could lose your friendships. So we tended to keep our relationship underground. And then slowly, as times changed and we became more confident, I came out to my friends, to my family, and as did my partner, and then out in community, and then out with my job and things like that. So yeah, the world was so different in 1987.
You are the First Nation culture like me.
Yeah, I'm a mixed heritage Métis, Ukrainian.
Yeah. How they was look at you on this time? Right now, what was the difference right now?
I think times are far more progressive and far more, I think, open and accepting, and I think in all cultures, I think things have really grown. There's the term Two-Spirit, which is actually a contemporary term, and that actually didn't really evolve until the late 90s. So I think all communities, I think, are growing and evolving. Certainly, I think in the Indigenous community, I think because of colonialism, a lot of the First Nations community were indoctrinated by sort of the homophobia history that sort of we've come from. But I think like any community, like any culture, things have definitely grown and progressed, and at least that's been my experience. It's a far different world. Yeah.
From different world. Mm-hmm. So, you play music. How you was discover the music?
Music's been a lifelong passion for me, and I've been recording for 20 years. So it's something I've done, and then I just evolved into something professional, and so I've released 10 albums, and I started in '96. And I put my last one out, actually, I just released a compilation this last week on blues music.
Yeah, so the music was on your life all the time, almost.
No, I've also worked in the mental health and addictions field. I've worked as a counselor, I've worked in residential care. So I had a life working and helping and being with others and being in service work. And then you sort of had to do that to support a music, as any musician knows. You have to usually have another day job. So I used my professional life to really finance and promote my music. And now I'm doing music mostly full time. It's like any kind of calling. It pushes me forward. Yeah.
You was writing your music, wrote and word and music?
Yes, my last album, Gone to the Spirits, I was awarded a Canada Council for the Arts a grant to write the album, which was based on a true story. It was a two-spirited Kootenai warrior woman from about 220 years ago who I like to say transformed gender. I don't know how she would identify herself, if she would identify as transgender or would she identify as a butch lesbian. I'm not sure, but her story was really one of fascination, and I was inspired by her story, and I wanted to put it in song. And thankfully, when I applied, the Canada Council found it was worthy of being a story being told. So, yeah, so it was really exciting to be able to do this project and release it, and it's been really well received. It's a concept album, so it takes someone on a journey. And when we met that day, I was playing a lot of the cuts from a lot of the tracks from that CD. Yeah.
You were still doing the music all the time now?
I am right now. I'll actually leave tomorrow, and I'm going to Banff. I'm the musician in residence at the Banff Centre for the Arts, and I'm writing my next album there. So, yeah, so I'll be away for a month from Vancouver. Yeah.
Now that's possible for you and your friend to live with your music only, or not?
Right now it is, but not all the time. I'd also teach. I'll be teaching in January for about 4 months, and then I teach counseling skills, and so I'll probably do that for 3 months, and then I usually do full-time music, April till September. This last fall I did an Eastern tour, so I didn't teach in the fall. So yeah, I mean, you have to be pretty creative, because I'll do solo gigs, duo gigs, trio gigs, full band gigs. So you have to be really versatile and to make a living in music, that's for sure, yeah.
I'm Roger Brouillette from Access TV. I was presenting you my friend Norine Braun.
Thank you, Roger.
Columbia's high.